So the UK government has toughened its British citizenship rules so that anyone that has a criminal record might no longer be able to apply for citizenship, and this is coming into effect from the 31st of July 2023. I'm going to be talking about who this rule applies to and who actually is exempt from this rule. Okay, but before I go on, my name is Tari, and on this channel we talk about UK visas and immigration. We talk about life in the UK, how to safely and successfully travel to the UK, and how to navigate through life as an immigrant living in the UK. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then please subscribe, turn on your bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos going forward. And to my returning subscribers, thank you all so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. The Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, has announced that criminals are no longer able to claim and get British citizenship irrespective of when the crime was committed. This rule will apply to you if you've been in prison for at least 12 months. I'm going to read the article for you and from my phone so that you know exactly what it's talking about. Article, like I said, is on the gov.uk website. I'll put the link in my description for you, in my description box for you, and in my comment section if you're interested in reading it out yourself. Okay, so it says tougher rules will make sure serious criminals, okay, so not just any criminal, anyone that is a serious criminal cannot claim British citizenship regardless of when or where the crime took place. So it doesn't matter when the crime took place or where it took place, you will no longer be able to claim British citizenship. It says the government crackdown will come into effect from the 31st of July, like I said before, with the strengthened rules applying to all new applications from anyone who has received at least 12 months prison sentence. Okay, so again, we know that the UK government is trying to reduce immigration. They're cracking down on so many things, so this is just one of those things they are doing. Okay, so it says the updated rules are stricter and more specific on so-called good character, which I've just mentioned as well, requirements which are key conditions to be granted British citizenship, and look at whether an individual has observed UK law as well as shown respect for the rights and freedoms of British citizens. Okay, so the requirement does not only include criminals if you've been in prison for the last 12 months, it also includes factors such as criminal convictions, immigration offending. So if you're an immigration offender, and I've talked about this before in my previous videos, you don't want to be abusing your immigration conditions. If you've gotten a visa to come to the UK, there's always some conditions that are attached to that visa. You want to make sure that you are not breaching the conditions of your visa, otherwise this could be applicable to you. Okay, it says, and serious behaviors like war crimes, terrorism, or genocide. So anyone that's been involved in any of those things might no longer be able to claim citizenship in the UK. It says the change removes the previous rules where some criminals could be granted British citizenship after a prescribed number of years. So before now, if you've had a criminal record, if you have a criminal record, after a certain period of time you are able to apply. But in this case, it doesn't matter when you had the criminal record, when you were convicted, you will no longer be able to apply. Okay, however, it says that there will be some exceptions. Okay, so it's not just one cap fit all, but every case will be looked at on a case-by-case basis. So if you have any mitigating factors which would have resulted in you committing that crime, maybe something happened around that time, maybe you were convicted wrongly. So if there are any other factors that could mean that you committed a crime, then those factors will be looked into and you could be exempted. Okay, so that's not saying, okay, if there are conditions surrounding it, that means you can, but in that case it will be looked into the conditions that surrounded you committing that crime. Okay, so like I said, the UK is looking for ways to cut down on immigration. It's looking for ways to stop people from coming to the UK. Now it's looking at ways to actually to stop people from getting British citizenship. Okay, so this is just the latest update, and this comes into effect from the 31st of July, like I said before. So if you have a criminal record, if you've been convicted for at least 12 months, then you might not get British citizenship. But if you fall into this category, what I would suggest is you go and speak to a solicitor who will put your case together for you and hopefully you'll be able to get your British citizenship. Okay, but I wish you all the best. Okay, good luck in your application. I hope this video has been helpful to someone. If it has helped you, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Leave your comments and questions in the comment section, and I'll try my best to answer them and do videos for them if I can. Okay, but thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video.